Hello. So we are back. I am back. I'm still on holiday, but it's like, okay, what's wrong with my OBS? Encoding overloaded. I don't know. Hopefully the picture is okay. A lot of people off, and the owner asked me to come on my day off, and I come here. What do I want to speak today? Yeah, it's about a nice toy to have. Yeah, it's more like to say like it's a must-have toy. Okay. This is not advertise, yeah? This is not advertise. This is nice. And it's cheap, yeah? Let me show you. Let me show you the software. It's unbelievable. So check here. So what's this? This is a USB. It's kind of USB tester, you know, the USB meter. You can see the current and the voltage, but also comes with Bluetooth, yeah, and software. So right now this is not connected to the computer, it's connected by Bluetooth, yeah, not by wire. And if you are in this business and you fix things, this is like, you know, electronic porn. You know what I mean? You have here, look, in the middle you have, this is ohm low, yeah? You have voltage, current, power, and very important, this is very important, impedance, which is the internal resistance of whatever you charge. This is impressive. I'm really impressed by this one, by this software. And what do you have more? You have capacity. You can see here capacity. Okay, you can't see the mouse. Let me switch on the desktop. Okay, now it's better. So here you have the ohm low, voltage, current, power, impedance, and you have the charging capacity. So with this toy, actually if I plug a phone or a tablet and I leave the phone on charge, on the end of the charge I will know precisely how good is my battery. So you see here, like now are 300 milliamps because the tablet is connected on charge. So if I leave this tablet to get fully charged, I will see there like 2000, 3000 milliamps, which is mean that's the battery capacity. This is fantastic. This things for the people from a shop like here. We are buying phones, we are selling phones, tablets. So we don't know if the battery is good or not. Yeah? 1 second. But with this toy, actually you can see the capacity of the battery. So you will know on the end of the charge, you will know if the battery is good or not. Or all are good, but depends how much capacity is left on the battery. Yeah, that's very important. Another important thing, you have a nice graph here, current graph, voltage graph. I don't know if the voltage graph will help you in this case. In my case, I don't think I will use this as a USB tester. From what I seen, yeah. Let me show you this. I bought it myself. Yeah, on eBay, 13 for 0.85, which is quite cheap for what he's doing. It's quite cheap. So you have a nice screen, you have Bluetooth, and this is cheap. On my old one, I pay like £40. So this is a must-have toy. You know what I mean? Just because of this software. How I will use this, I think I will modify this and I will use it in my big power supply, because this is working up to 5 amps and up to 25 volts, which is fantastic. Or or maybe you can leave a comment if you know a power supply which I can connect to the computer. That would be great. But a linear one, yeah, a linear power supply which has like a USB connection with software, so I can see on the computer screen the voltage and the amps. But I try to find myself, I do some research, but I couldn't find anything. Market is quite limited on this moment when it's about power supply and a computer connection and a software. But this is fantastic. Yeah. So again, this is not advertised, but yeah, I have the tablet. I have the tablet here. It's charging. Okay. Unplug the charger. You can see the amps. You can see the charging current. Plug the charger. Looks on the graph. Even you can see on the graph, look how nicely it's switching, and it's moving the charging current up. You see? So now it's like, you can see here on the graph. Oh, you can't see the mouse. Oh, here. Yeah? You can see exactly what's going on with your charging. And now another thing, yeah? The impedance, yeah? Hopefully I'm spelling right the word. Is the internal resistance of this device. Yeah, this is related with the charging current. This is extremely important, and I'll explain why. If you remember, I made like a weird video because it's hard to understand that video about charging the batteries and how I know when the battery is good or not based on the internal resistance. Yeah. But based how? Based on what I'm reading on the power supply on the volts, not on the amps, because I was testing with a current limit, I think 2 amps current limit, and based on what volts is showing me, I know if that battery is good or not. High internal resistance, higher voltage. Yeah. But now you have here impedance, which is the internal resistance. On our case, you can see there 4.8 ohms. Here 4.8 ohms. This is it's saying a lot. So actually this internal resistance, what it is the charging circuit in the serial mode with the battery and back to ground. So actually the charging circuit with the battery has 4.8 volts, 4.8 ohms. It's hard to explain, yeah, but I will try. Let's say you have a Samsung phone. You have a Samsung phone? Okay, you have a Samsung phone. And a discharge Samsung phone. And if you plug more discharge Samsung phones, different phones, you'll see they all have same charging current. You'll see there 1 amp, or I don't know, 1.5, 2 amps. But the current is always the same. Why? Because it doesn't matter how used is the battery. The phone, it will compensate to keep the charging current the same. So actually you cannot figure it out if the battery is good. How good is the battery based on the current reading? You can't do it. The current is always the same. So what the charging circuit on the phone it will do, it will raise the voltage internal, yeah? It will raise the voltage to raise the current and maintain the charging current. That's why you cannot figure it out if the battery it's good or used or how used it is just based on this reading, on the amps reading, yeah? But you can figure it out based of the internal impedance, yeah, internal resistance on this value. So actually, yeah, just working with this weeks, months, you'll know on some point. You'll know if the battery is good or not, or how good it is. Let's say a very good battery has like 4 ohms, half use has like 6 ohms, a very used like 10 ohms. So you will know based on this. Yeah, based on the impedance. I'm very excited about this software. And also, let's say, you don't know nothing about electronics, you are just replacing the screen, that's fine. You just plug the phone and just read the capacity. You can see here the capacity. So let's say Samsung phone has 3000 milliamps capacity. If the phone is new, you should see here 3000. Based on the fact the switching power supply efficiency it's around 90%, and obviously the battery is charged by a switching power supply. I would say if you have like 3200 milliamps or 3300 milliamps, you will know your battery has 3000 milliamps. This is fantastic. You cannot test the battery on a different way, like a precise test, like to know exactly what capacity it's inside of the battery. So I'm quite excited about this tool. Now you have few downside with this. Has only one output. Only one output. It's not really working on a shop. When you have Samsung phones and you have iPhones and you have, I don't know, different USB-C. So will be quite, I don't know, try to think. But I think I will modify this and I will connect it to my big power supply. So in this way we can have on screen all the values. But I didn't work before with a software like that, software on the computer, which actually can see everything. And again, yeah, let me repeat myself. Just seeing the capacity. Actually, I connect the device on the end of the charge. I can see exactly how much charge was going on my device. That's the capacity. And it's not going on your device, it's going on the battery. Yeah, all this current is going on the battery. I shall show to my friend Jason. Hopefully he will see the video. Probably not, because he's not looking at my videos. But he's looking for something like that. So actually to find out a battery capacity. Otherwise, you need like a, I don't know, expensive tester, and you need time. Testing the tester are testing the battery around with hours, just charging and discharging to find exactly the battery capacity. But it's amazing. I will use this. So this you will see this in the future on my video. Yeah. It's great. Let's fix something. If I start the video, let's fix something. Scene. Let's make this smaller here. Yeah, probably I will select the volts and the amps and that's all, and I will stick them on the screen. Okay. What do we have here? We have a DVD. This is a nice DVD player. It's a nice because it's simple. If it's simple, it can be fixed easily. No charging. I don't know what's mean not charging. Not charging is mean has a battery inside? Probably. And what do we have here? We have only a micro USB port. That's all what we have. Yeah? Nothing else. A USB on the back card. But that's all. So if I plug the charger, yeah, I should select the amps and the volts to be on the screen. If I plug the charger here, nothing, no amps, and the internal resistance impedance is high. So I suppose it's not charging, it's not coming on. Can be anything. Can be the charging port, can be dead. We don't know. Let's fix this quickly. I didn't know about this toy. Because what I'm using now, yeah, what you look there, yeah. So check there. It's a camera in the front of the USB meter. This is not nice. It's not like I have to keep the camera there so I can't look like straight, and I have to keep my OBS software always on to read the values, and it's not. And I have the wire from the camera, and it's wasting my internal resource from the computer, and it's not good. It's not professional. It's nothing professional, yeah. But now, which I have the USB there and it's connected by Bluetooth with the computer, and I have this nice clear picture, that's a lot better. Okay, let's see how this gets opened. I will say this is a must-have toy. Yeah. And please try to appreciate the fact I'm avoiding, I swear, I'm avoiding any advertised video. I have so many emails to advertise different components, website, devices. Try to stay away from it, or advertise whatever I find useful. That's more fair for anyone, yeah? So I don't get it how this will get open. Okay, it has a battery, yeah. What's this? These are some buttons, yeah. This is the screen ribbon cable, and we have a sensor from the lid. Okay. What I will do first, let's put some current on the battery to see actually if the board is good and if the device is working. Minus, plus, minus, plus, and it's taking 2 amps, 3.9 volts, great. So we just have a low battery here inside. But to charge this big battery will be long. Let's check the charging port. I'll plug the charger. Still no charging. No, 0 amps. Let's check the voltage on the board. Okay. It's working. Do you see anything weird there? Huh? No, huh? Looks fine? Looks fine. Let's check with the multimeter. Minus. This is plus or not? 0. And here 0. So we have no voltage passing this micro USB port. Okay, that's funny. I have to use some heat 1 second. Let me find the right tool to remove that glue. Okay. It's only around 170 degrees, nothing wrong can happen. And the charging port looks to be soldered. Looks like it's soldered on place. So what's wrong here? Okay, I should look first. So actually one pin, you see one pin is bent inside. Yeah, you can see the pin. So that's the issue. Yeah, that's the hard part. So actually we have to take out everything and replace the micro USB port. That's the screen. We have this little cable here. It's just a cheap DVD. Let's get the board out. Okay, the board is out. This is a button. That should be easy. Let's take out the... Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry, I forgot the... Okay. Let's use some flux to remove the charging port. I will use quickly 500 degrees. With the heat from the top. Okay, so we have to find something like that. This is a micro USB, BlackBerry style. You know, A250. You know that model? Yeah. How many BlackBerry charging ports I replaced? Wow. Okay, this looks like. Yeah, that's the one. Too many. That was first when I came to England. Was like a crazy blackberries. Crazy. 9 to 50, 9,300. No, 8 to 50. Sorry. Was crazy. Now everyone is Samsung or Apple, but before. Okay, I'll come with the heat from the back. Hopefully you can see. Yeah. Yeah, now it's better. Let's go down to 400. Okay, something is not. It should be fine, are the same. The pins, they have same distance. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, now should be fine. Let's try one more time. No. Okay, that's fine. We'll try something else. Let's add some solder. Okay. That's great. Let's try now. That's perfect. Okay, let's have a look under the microscope. Yeah. Just to be sure the pins are the charging port is soldered properly on the board. Remember, we have to give 3 months warranty on these jobs. Okay, it's a little bit bent. So I will try one more time. Just to move it a little bit. Yeah, that's all. On the back of the board is nothing, so you can use I can use like hot air behind of the micro USB port, and I'm safe. Let's see. Let's switch. Let's choose some flux. Rosin flux. Yeah, it's perfect. Let's check now. Let's see. Plug the charger. Yeah, and we can see there like 3 milliamps because it's no battery. Let's connect the battery and check again. It's taking 500 milliamps, which is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 0.5, which is fine. And the internal resistance 8.8 ohms. Yeah, we have red light here, the red charging light, so I suppose it's fine. Let's put back the board. Think should be like 2 screws. Oh yes, here. Okay. Yeah. 1 second. Okay. Okay, now it's fine. Connectors. There's one more cable. This one. Okay. And we have the screen connector. hopefully it was like that. Probably, yeah. What do we have more? Let's connect the battery. Let's connect this. Okay, this is not here. Here? No. Should stop the video and check the video exactly where that connector was. Because it has 3 wires. Three small holes there, yeah. But these 2 connectors are with 4. 4 pins inside. So the main question is where that connector was. But that's what I will do. I'll stop the video and I'll check on the video. Let's see if we have like any charging or we can power on this. Power on button. On. So we have the green light, the red light, but nothing on screen. And it's working. Now this low battery, but it's charging fine. You can see here the charging light and the power on light. And it's taking 0.6 amps. You can see on the screen. 0.6 amps. But yeah, that was the problem. But for this connector, which is a 3-wire connector, which probably must be plugged in on these 4 pins connectors, one of these, I'll check the video just to be sure. So I'll stop this video now and I will check exactly where that connector is going. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and don't forget, this is a nice toy. If you've seen something like that, and I don't know, if you know these kind of beautiful things, and actually you can connect like a device like this by Bluetooth to the computer, just let me know. But I'm looking, like how I told you, I'm looking for a power supply who can connect with the computer. So if you know something, from what I check on eBay, I couldn't find anything. But if you know, just let me know, yeah? I'll let you know when I found something nice, you'll let me know. Bye.